Hello, this is Peter Rogine at Jazz Guitar USA. Have Guitar Will Travel, and we have some very necessary and interesting work for you today. Piano players study this all the time, and it's very important that when you start playing with other people that you understand the same language and the same nomenclature that they use. 4-part diatonic harmonized scale. Some people call it the 4-part diatonic structures with a diatonic scale. Either way, the one chord, we're going to do this all in B flat. It's all going to be on the inside 4 strings. All the chords are going to be contained on those 4 strings. You're going to go up the board and down the board. You're going to just use those chords that work on the inside. For instance, B flat major 7, which most of you know already. The 2 chord C minor 7. 3 chord D minor 7. 4 chord E flat major 7. 5 chord F7. 6 chord G minor 7. Now the 7th chord, and this is where guitar players and classical musicians start swinging at each other over the name of the chord. We use the name in the jazz world, A minor 7 flat 5. And we go back to the 1. Yes, this is called a half diminished chord, but we don't really use that in the way I'm going to be explaining it today and in future lessons. We call it a minor 7 flat 5. So again, the 1 chord's major, and here's a major 7th chord. B flat major 7. 2 chords minor, C minor 7. 3 chord is D minor 7. Fat sound, make sure you get a fat clear sound. 4 chord is E flat major 7. 5 chord is F7. 6 chord is G minor 7. 7 chord is A minor 7 flat 5. And you'll notice I don't go any higher than any chord with the root on the 12th fret. I'd like you to transpose it down the octave. So, let's go. That's level 1. Once you can do that, you'll notice my fingers hold their shape. And even here, the fingering is. That's important that you get used to this perfect 5th in the low register. Without making your fingers pop up. Don't let them pop up like this. Don't do that. Keep them down. If you're getting a little squeak, that's okay for now. So, our first lesson is 1 major 7, 2 minor 7, 3 minor 7, 4 major 7, 5 dominant 7, 6 minor 7, 7 minor 7 flat 5, or lowered 5th, and back to the 1. So what happens when you transpose this? You're comfortable in B flat. We've got to move it up to, let's say, the key is C. So we have C major 7, 2 chord is D minor 7, 3 chord is E minor 7, 4 chord is F major 7, 5 chord is G7, 6 chord is A minor 7, and the 7th chord is B minor 7 flat 5. If I just gave you the rule that you can't play in this study now any chords with their root above the 12th fret, even though you might have a cutaway guitar and you can get all the way up there, we want to stay just in this register for today. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to transpose some of those chords down low. Watch. C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, 3 chord, F major 7, G7, 5, 6 chord will be A minor 7. Now, no chords allowed with their root above the 12th fret. So take that B minor 7 flat 5 down here, and then C major 7. So I'll do that again from the F major 7, the 4 chord, just to show you how this transposition works when we bring the chords down an octave. So here's the 4 chord, we're in the key of C. Here's the 4 chord, F major 7, 5 chord G7, 6 chord, A minor 7. 7 chord, down the octave to B minor 7 flat 5, and C major 7. That's the key of C. Let's go to the key of D. So you have D major 7, E minor 7, F sharp minor 7 because of the key of D, G major 7, A7, B minor 7 is 6, and C sharp minor 7 is 7. Now watch this. So if the last chord you're going to be able to play is a chord built on the note A in the key of D. So here we are. D is the 1 chord, D major 7, E minor 7, F sharp minor 7, G major 7, A7 up here. Now B minor 7 down the octave, C sharp minor 7 flat 5, D major 7. This is a big study, very much worth your time and energy. Piano players study this. I remember when I was a young guy, the piano player I used to hang out with, Frankie Goldstein, he told me he was studying out of the John Mahegan piano book, Jazz Piano Book, Volume 1. That was one of the first studies that he had to do in every key. So we want to keep up with these piano players. We want to put them right out of business. This is Jazz Guitar USA, Peter Rogine, your host. We'll see you next time. Keep studying, keep pushing along. If you need any questions or anything, send them to my email, and Marcos and I will be glad to send you a PDF of the lesson and answer any questions. Right now, keep pushing. You're a guitar player.